Morning, everybody. Caesar here. It's July the 11th. Some of you have seen my short videos. I'm back in Connecticut. I just want to give you a update on what I've done. And one of the things that I've done this week is I've created a flower bed there outside the door. The roses shine. That was there before. That was there before. Everything else was just been added onto. And here is my lilies that are coming into bloom. And these guys are really, really pretty, as you can see. But they do open upside down, and I've got quite a few of those. I've got geraniums here. Here's my poinsettia, a Christmas one. It's doing a lot better since I put it outside. Another geranium here, and there's some feverfew that we bought from Agway, now it's Smith and Field, I believe. So we got those for like $1 each, and we have some oregano that's doing really, really good. Some grasses. There's some of the roses and rose companion, they call it. Those like purplish flowers there, which are really good. And that's how my bleeding hearts are looking right now. As you can see, I do need to weed this bed, but hey, I'm gonna get to it. There's some more roses, and there's the rosemary, and some cosmos there. And here are my other lilies. These are just about finishing off for the seed for the summer. And for the first time, we've gotten some blueberries. And the reason we've got it's loaded with blueberries is Cheryl managed to find this net on, I guess, Temu, and it covers it really nice. So none of the birds or the squirrels or the chipmunks can get at the blueberries. And I did these with these little bags, so we're sharing those. They can have some. And as you can see, there's some marigolds that I seeded that are coming up. They haven't flowered. There's some more roses with, I guess it's a bumblebee. So the colors are still coming in. And over this side is my Zen garden, which I've got some these milkweeds for the butterflies. That's a pretty tall one. And we have some more here. I did put some seeds, cantaloupe seeds, I believe they are, right there. There's another one there, and these were blue purple irises. So everything is, some things are looking really good. And here is some more. I got some parsley, some more basil, my glads. This poor rose tree took a hit with the bugs while I was away. There's some more marigolds, and there is some, that is Thai basil, a volunteer tomato plant, some more basil, more marigolds, and our oregano, chives, and that is the hydrangea there. Not doing too badly. So that's what's going on at this part of the house. So we look at all of this from there, and that window is where we eat. So there's a water fountain. And on this side we have, there's the chicken run, and this side we have, okay, right up against the building, there is some sunflowers coming there. There's some zinnias, a lot of tomato plants, pepper plant here, some parsley there, and this is a strawberry patch, and more tomatoes. These that we bought, and so I think some of those are big reds. And then we have cucumbers. So I got this kettle panel, and I made like a U, sort of like a U shape, and this is where all the cucumbers are trellising up through there. There's another, I think that's a volunteer tomato. There's some more cucumbers, and they've just exploded this week. And here we have zucchini. There is I think 2 zucchinis in there, too young to pick. There's another one. Some more volunteer tomatoes in here. Another zucchini. Now the zucchini was, we planted them as saplings or seedlings. So and then these guys, these hydrangeas, I guess they are on their 2nd year that we've had them, maybe 3rd year, and it's full of flowers. So these are doing really, really good. And then we have another shrub there, and the same one there, but I cover that because I think the bunnies like to eat that one. And over here we have more zucchini, another zucchini here, and we have some stevia. That's stevia there, and some hostas here, and these are what we call wine berries. So I kind of like those guys. So I cut a lot of the, as you can see here, I cut a lot of the big branches that will stick coming out. I cut those back. So this bed here is what we're calling our perennial bed. But I put the zucchini there because I did one last year and it didn't do too good. So, but I put a lot of compost in here. So, and I'm surprised it's just taken off. So, as you can see, it's got flowers there, and there's a little baby zucchini there. So, it's coming along, and then we walk this way. Here's another chicken coop where we have all of the pullets. So these are all young pullets that we have to go through again and maybe reduce some of them. And I put this wire here, so I usually let them out to eat some grass. Now this is what I've done this year. So that's a kettle panel that I put there, and I have my canna lilies. I have 2 yellows, 1 orange, 2 reds in the back, and there's another stevia that we picked up the other day for $1, so I put it in a bigger pot. And that's oregano, and we have rhubarb. So we have 1 small one there, 1 big one there, 1 little one there, and in that box a little wren is nesting in there. I think he's on his 2nd or 3rd hatching. And there's some more cucumbers there, strawberries, and Cheryl got that hanging basket for try to get some hummingbirds. We have seen a few. So we have some more cucumbers, and I believe this one here is I did put some gourd seeds there, so hopefully that's going to come. And we have this little small rhubarb there. Some sunflowers there didn't do too good, and these are my red color lilies. And on this side we have our plum tree, and then we have our apple tree here, and then the one in the middle is a peach tree, and it's loaded with peaches, but it's gotten huge. And I did do a good prune in the winter. So as you can see, all the peaches there, it's just loaded with peaches. So hopefully we can get to enjoy some of the peaches this year. It's just full of peaches. So and then here we have 2 fig trees, one there, one there, and here is the pear tree, which did not, I think it had two pears in it, and then they dropped. So, and then we come around the corner and we have young birds in here as well, which we need to go through. So, and then here we have young male birds, young all modern cockerels. So we've gone through some of these guys and taken out the worst ones. So these are, it's not the final ones, but and then we have another bunch on that side which are younger than the ones in the foreground. So I had pheasants in here, and we sent the pheasants on their way, and and here is my grapevine. And I mean, this thing is just grown and grown and grown. So I need a proper trellis or arbor or something for them. And as you can see, it's got grapes in here. So it's got quite a few grapes. So hopefully I can enjoy them before I go back in a couple of weeks. And over this side, this is a kiwi. So that's gone right over that pipe. And these noisy buggers here, these are old birds. So we got some whites, we got some brown reds, the Old English, and as you can see, these guys. So they love this pen. It's covered, the top is covered, but it's all open on the sides, and they just love being in here. And it's a mixture of moderns and Old English. Now on this side, I had onions in here. They were a total flop, so I got some sweet potato growing in here. That's some pretty sorry looking garlic, and over there is some I think not zucchini, it's squash. And then I picked up these peppers, a packet of 6 for like $1. So I just put them, I think the jalapeno pepper, so I just put them in here and see what's going to happen. And on this side there's another grapevine there which didn't do very good. I think just the bugs got to it really bad. So that's what happens when you don't look after your garden for like a month. So that's what's going on here. And of course all of this green here, all of these weeds, I have to come in here with a weed whacker, a weed eater, a weed whacker, and basically cut all of these back. And over there's my neighbor's property. That's pretty marshy over there, so there's nothing really much to do there. And over here we had our peas, and on this side is purple potatoes, which I should take them out before I go. And on this side is the red, not red, those are the golden potatoes. On this side they won't be ready until probably I come back in August. And here we have some purple cabbage that's finally decided to do something, and some more squashes over there, or cantaloupes. Over here we have some more tomatoes that we planted in there, I planted in there. And we have some more tomatoes here. This was a little raised bed that I did, and it's got tomatoes in there. They're doing really nice. And here is one more zucchini. So, and I got the wire around to stop the chickens from going in there. So that's what's going on, I guess you can call it, in the homestead, or part-time homesteading, or you know, just a Bermudian guy working in Connecticut on his gardens. So you know, it's nice to be here when I'm here, and I'm home all day, so I get to enjoy all of the birds, and I get to do all the gardens, and then I get to cut all this grass. I have been pushing trying to make a garden out of here, and I do have some roses here. I like to come and sit here in the morning As you can see, there's some roses here. So particularly this red one, the deer love eating that. So I try to put some deterrent on for them. There's some daylilies, and I keep pushing these logs back and taking more of this. All of this was not usable, so I keep pushing this back, cutting the shrubs back to get more use of this area here. There is still some very good compost in here, which I want to take out and use, and then as I try to flatten this out and see what I'm going to plant, try to find some shade loving plants. I'm not sure what. So, and then this is our big compost pile that's happening here. So all of that stuff there is going to get buried, and with the shavings from the chickens. And these are, I guess, volunteer cantaloupe when we throw the seeds out here. This is hibiscus that I planted there last year. This is some more hydrangeas and daylilies here, and another cantaloupe there. So that's what it looks from this angle. So I'm trying to get this, either put grass there, and it could be another place for us to sit once it's all worked out on the shade under the tree. I would need to cut some of these back some more. So this is what's going on, and so I've cut the grass once when I came, and I've got to probably cut it another 2 times. So, and of course, I left my knife on the table last night, which doesn't help. I was eating some watermelon. And this is what it looks like from here. So, and that's where we have a lot of young hens in there, young pullets, and so you can see, like I said, and this is where my hangout is for a while. Later.